September 2nd, 2014 marked a historic day. That was the day that the stockings and ties came out. Alarm clocks were set to give you just enough time to get to year up no later than 8:30 a.m. Literally not a second later than 8:30 a.m. That day marked the start of a new chapter of all of our life stories. This story that is building is meant to be both literal and symbolic. A story that we ourselves own and can impart to future generations as a means to educate and motivate our youth. A story that informs everyone that we are capable of doing anything that we set our minds to. So I ask you, what's your story? Everyone has one, but do you tell it? Those are questions that everyone should have an answer to by the end of his or her life. And most importantly, that answer should be yes. But why is it that some don't tell their story, or they feel that they don't have one, or they just settle for a life of complete mediocrity living in an average state? Well, I'll tell you why. Those people don't know that we all are supposed to have a story filled with blood, sweat, and tears, but then capped off with sweet success. We are destined for greatness since the moment we drew our first breath. But when life starts to smother you, we question that first breath. We wonder, why me? And what is my purpose? Well, I believe that everyone has a purpose. And whatever it is, it's meant to be extraordinary. But not everyone is successful. Why is that? Well, unfortunately, some are not as privileged as others. Most don't even have the chance to prove their potential. The reasons could be based on backgrounds, stereotypes, knockdowns, letdowns, all to make sure that we only live up to be average. But what is average to the driven? Who are the ones that have the skills? They have the motivation, but they just don't have any opportunities. Well, you see those faces right here? My class 13 Year Up Bay Area graduates. Yeah, that's your answer. Well, at least it used to be. This graduation commemorates the journey from average to extraordinary, from being dependent to thriving. This is the start of our life story, a story that is destined to have a pretty awesome ending. I asked a couple of my colleagues the question, what was your story before Year Up? Their answers varied, of course, but I found some common themes. The majority described themselves as being lost, settling, lacking motivation, getting by, trying this job and that job, just dependent on who was hiring. And when I think of my story, it's about the same. I was going to school, hoping to pursue a major in broadcast journalism. I was working full-time at an ARCO AM/PM as a shift lead. I always had a smile on my face, but not a drop of happiness inside. I was sore, sad, and most of all, I was lost. This was not my story. How do you go on with life without knowing what you really want to do with it? I had dreams from here to the moon, but no opportunities, no one to believe in me and what I could bring to the table. Well, except for AM/PM. The managerial position was offered to me there, but that all went out the window when young adults came in and bought alcoholic beverages. I failed to check their IDs. My consequence was a lot of police attention, a fat ticket, and a 3-week suspension from my job. Although I'm not proud of my suspension, I'm glad it happened because that was when my wake-up call hit me really hard. I wanted more for myself, and I envisioned more out of my life. And it was during those 3 weeks where my cousin showed me a Year Up clip on 60 Minutes. How could I not apply after seeing that? All that had been missing was that chance to change my life. September 2nd, 2014, marked the day that chance was realized. Year Up Bay Area, the building on 80 Sutter Street with the floor-to-ceiling windows, the program that literally changed my life. Europe's mission is to close the opportunity divide. To me, this means giving everyone the opportunity to become somebody big, because in reality, an opportunity is all we really need. To have a corporate job at the age of 19, 22, 24 is something. Europe gave us a chance to have a chance. We were trained in classes that enhance our business, professional, and technology skills, and what we gain from these courses are skills that are expected in all corporate offices. We can now test software, hack code, resolve help desk tickets, manage complex problems, and fix mobile devices. We went from being shy to speaking confidently in front of a crowd. We were set up for success since orientation week, and we're even able to have the chance to meet such examples of success through our Friday guest speakers and our many networking opportunities. That was the learning and development phase. 5 whole months of deliverables, meeting minutes, and emails. Then following L&D came internship. There, we integrated our skills into our daily work. We all interned at places like Symantec, LinkedIn, Airbnb, and Yelp, which is where I interned. And at that point, it's all on us. Just like the president has 100 days to make his initial impact, we had 6 months. 6 months to walk into our internship every day with the mentality that I am going to change this company. Overall, this journey has been truly amazing. And if I had the chance to do it all over again, once is enough, but the experience I had here the experience I had here and the people I met will forever be close to my heart. To our instructors, advisors, program managers, and student services, thank you for all of your support and ensuring that we receive the best based on what was the best fit for us. To our colleagues, Class 13, no matter our learning community, we all stressed together, cried together, pushed each other, and grew an unbreakable bond with one another. We built friendships that will see us through our last chapters of our life stories. You see, Europe is not just a program, to me, to us. Europe was our chance to show our potential in front of those people that could really make a difference in our lives. And guess what? We're going to make a difference in their lives. Europe literally provided us the opportunities, and we proved we deserved it every day. Now the question is, what are we going to do next? I can say that now I'm a full-time account executive at Yelp Incorporated. Thank you. Thank you. And I won't stop there. I plan on building a flourishing career, and never again will I compromise my life for anything less than the best. The world expected so little from us, but we now know we were meant to be extraordinary. So let's be extraordinary. But will it be easy? No. Will there be obstacles? Of course. But can you do it? Definitely. But this is not the time to relax. It's time to work. But no more timesheets though, and no more Schoology. So don't give up and don't give in. Class 13, we did it. We can finally say that we closed that last chapter, and it's time to start a new one. I can't wait for the future to hear what story you all are going to tell. Thank you.